Assalamualaikum to my lecturer, Dr. Nuriah binti Abdul Malik. My name is Wan Abdul Fidos bin Yasin, my meeting number 1056. These are our group members. Muhammad Syafiq bin Muhammad Zaini, meeting number 1048. Muhammad Hakimi bin Muhammad Idris, 1053. And last, Muhammad Nur Haikal bin Haris, meeting number 1036. Today, we want to present about awareness animal abuse among students in Nilai Polytechnic.
Okay, I will continue this presentation. My name is Muhammad Nur Haikal bin Haris, so I will explain about problem statement. First, problem statement is lack affection for animals, like they don't care about animals. Furthermore, is financial factors lead to the disposal of animals because the owner could not afford to buy the pet food and had to dispose of the animal. Besides that, animal attitude that are too aggressive toward human and make human uncomfortable with animals. Lastly, is less exposure about loving animals because they don't like animals.
I will continue this presentation. My name is Muhammad Hakimi bin Muhammad Idris. This is an example from a newspaper about animal abuse.
I will continue this presentation. My name is Muhammad Syafiq bin Muhammad Zaini. So this is our objective. Firstly, we have to reduce the incidence of animal abuse. Next, to place animal beyond use of human beings, putting end to exploitative industries and practices including laboratory testing. After that, to help and care animals from animal abuse. Lastly, to awareness about animal abuse issues. This is what we want or aim to get after we do this research about animal abuse.
This is for methodology. First, discuss with group members to choose a topic and make questionnaires in Google Form related to the topic. Second, data awareness animal abuse among students in Nilai Polytechnic is selected and questionnaires consist of 5 sections, which is section A, section B, section C, section D, and E. Third, the questionnaire have been prepared and given to the student in Nilai Polytechnic in various departments. Fourth, 43 students have participated and answer our questionnaires. Fifth, all of respondents have answered our questionnaire completely. Sixth, the data from the answer questionnaire have been fully analyzed.
However, for introduction, animal abuse is horrible issue and should be stopped. We are against this because animals are just like human beings and are not different. We believe animals have feeling and emotion just like everyday person. Animals should be treated and respected just like how we wish to. Even though they are not human, they still have rights like us, and those rules and law should be followed.
Section A is about student background, and this section has 7 statements such as gender, race, age, semester, department, birthplace, and what animal do you have, with 43 participants, student Nilai Polytechnic. First, based on pie chart, statement is gender male is 58.1% more from female because has 41.9% participant. Statement about race based on pie chart, Malay is 74.4% as most other race because participant from this race and Indian is 11.6%. Chinese as shown as the main statement is 9.3%, and others it shows less of option from participant.
Third, this is age pie chart. Based on this pie chart, the highest answer by participant is 20 years old with 55.8%. Then 19 years old is 9.3%, and 21 years old is 30.2%, as shows the mid statement from participant. However, 20 years old as show list of the option from participant. Fourth, this is semester pie chart. Based on this pie chart, semester 5 is 53.5%, has at most other statement. Beside of that, semester 4 is 23.3%, semester 3 is 40%, semester 2 and semester 6 as shows the mid statement from participant. However, semester 1 as shows the list of the option from participant.
Fifth, the statement is department. Based on pie chart, is Mechanical Engineering Department and Agrobiotechnology Department is the same percent participant, and that is 54.9%. However, the Commerce Department is 30.2%.
Okay, C. The statement is birthplace. Based on pie chart, is most participant from Negeri Sembilan, Melaka, Johor, that is 30.2%. Next, Selangor, Kuala Lumpur, Putrajaya is 27.9%, and Pahang, Kelantan, Terengganu is 25.6%. The second last of participant birthplace is from Perak, Kedah, Pulau Pinang, Perlis is 11.6%. Other last is Sabah, Sarawak and Labuan. Lastly, the statement is what animal do you have? Based on pie chart, most participant has cat because 72.1% and the mid show as others is 60.3% and list from participant of pie chart is dog.
I will continue our presentation with data analysis about the type of animal abuse. This bar graph shows the most common type of animal abuse in like cats and dogs. It is recorded that 69.8%, which amount to 30 participants choose kicking, and it records the highest number of participants. Next, it also recorded the poisoning received 46.5% vote from 20 participants. Lastly, 27.9%, which are 12 out of 43 participants, picked the other choice, and it has the lowest number of participants. Next, the second graph shows the reason people often commit abuse to animals. The higher reason chosen by participant is the lack of sympathy, recorded 58.1%, which amount to 25 participants. Meanwhile, the lowest is other, which is 8 participants, 80.6%. Then mental illness was recorded 46.5%, or 20 participants. Moreover, the lack of empathy and the lack of education about animal abuse received the same amount of vote from participants, which are 44.2% of 90 participants. Lastly, substance abuse was recorded 39.5%, which amount to 70 out of 43 participants. Last but not least, the pie chart shows the reason animals such as white cat and white dog are easy to abuse. The vote for no guardian against white animal is 22, 51.2%, and it is the highest number of participants. Secondly, choice from a large population of white animals, there is no shelter for animals, and the people who don't like a white animal recorded the amount of votes, which are 21, 48.8%, and other which received the lowest vote amount to 10 participants, or 23.3%.
Okay, for this section C, focus show animal abuse in industry. Section C has three statements, and the first is animal can use in cosmetic tests for experimentation. Based on pie chart, statement disagree got 55.8% from has at most other statement from 43 participants. Then the second highest 32.6% for strongly disagree because the participant choose that. However, strongly agree is 4.6%, as show list of the option from participant. Second statement is should animal treat be done on a large scale. This statement is related to animal abuse in industry. Based on pie chart, the highest one is got vote by participant is 41.9% for disagree. Then the second highest is 39.5% for strongly disagree. And the list of the option from participant is strongly agree because has 7% on that pie chart. The last statement is animal circus give likely to have a harmful effect on animal welfare. Based on bar graph statement, strongly disagree is 41.9%, has at most other statement. Next, the second highest is 32.6% for disagree because the participant choose that. Lastly, the list of the option for participant are strongly agree is 11.6%.
For this section D, its focus shows to important observation. Animal section D has 3 statements from participant, and the first why is why an animalization should be established. Based on the graph bar, option to take care of the fate of animals, especially stray animal, is 62.8%, has almost other option. Then collect reports and find the cause and reason why animal abuse. The solve the problem is 51.2%. Providing shelter, food and drink to animal is 48.8%, as show the mid statement from participant. However, response to take care of the stressed animal is 46.5%, as show the list of the option from participant. Second statement is, do you want to be a volunteer member of animalization if there is a vacancy? Based on the pie chart, yes is 60.5%. Because more participants choose that, then maybe it's 32.6%. Why the rest of the option from participant is not, because as 7% on that pie chart. Last statement is methods such as awareness campaign held by animalization can reduce abuse in society. Based on pie chart, agree is 39.5%. The mid on pie chart is strongly agree, and lastly, rest of the option from participant is strongly disagree is 60.3% on and disagree.
For this section E, its focus shows how to overcome the problem of animal abuse. Section E has 3 statements, and the first is what you will do if you see animal abuse in front of you. Based on pie chart statement, reprimand immediately against people who commit animal abuse is 76.7%, has at most other statement. Then make a call and report to the animal service department. It is 55.8%, as shows mid statement from participant. However, leave it alone without any action is 27.6%, as shows list of the option from participant. Second statement is how to prevent animal abuse so that this does not happen continuously. Based on bar graph statement. First, create campaign to educate people about animal abuse is 58.1%, has at most other statement. Then find it if does animal abuse is 51.2%, as shows mid statement from participant. However, teach your children to have respect for animal is 48.8%, and provide safe shelter for the animal is 48.8% too, as shows the list of the option from participant. Last statement is what are the benefit of having campaigns and program about animal at every age in society. Based on bar graph statement, first, society will be more affectionate towards animal is 58.1%, has at most other statement. Next, making a society of good attitude is 53.5%, and society will take good care of animals no matter the different types of animal is 55.8%, as shows mid statement from participant. Lastly, list of the option from participant are reducing the percentage rate of animal abuse is 39.5%. In conclusion, animal abuse is wrong because the animal can die, can have many problems, and be affected their whole life. Animal abuse and neglect can be stopped and reduced if there is something done when it is first occurring, and if it is treated at a young age. As far as the shelters go, I feel that the only option we have to better those are to get rid of them and try to shut down the shelters that are harmful to the animals and are not trying to help them. The injured and homeless animals survive.
Next, for our recommendation and opinion, all stages of society must not abuse animals because many species of animals are treated by abuse, such as giving poison to animals, and animals should not make animals as entertainment purpose, such as circus show. In addition, there are ways to overcome animal abuse by establishing animal association such as increasing the number of volunteers to prevent animal abuse in the community and conducting campaigns such as animal awareness.
Okay, this is the reference we are research to get more information for about animal abuse to complete our research issue. Thank you Dr. Nuria for here our presentation. Assalamualaikum. Bye.